Welcome, Cancer. This is Regina from Pacific Tarot, getting ready to do a reading for you. I've pulled out a couple of oracle cards and laid out a few cards from the Raven deck, and I will clarify with the African deck and finish off with a crystal oracle. So I started from Soul's Journey with happiness. I'm aware that being happy means that I'm on the right path. And I'm loving this for you. There's something that is resonating around this idea of astrologically Uranus moving direct in Taurus. And this is, again, it's been in Taurus for a while and it will be there for a little while longer. And this, for me, is about how we are consuming the need for change, how we are internalizing whatever revolution means for us. Clearly, it means a lot in the world right now, but how are we implementing the lessons of or the experience of the rapid exponential change that the globe is experiencing? And I do believe that you are in a very positive place around your capacity to contribute to solutions right now. And I feel like that's giving you a sense of well-being, satisfaction. Happiness is sometimes hard to define, but the sense that you can do something to help, I think in this moment is very much defining what happiness is for you. And the giraffe, number 15, is, I'm going to read from the Egyptian Sacred Animals book. Number 15 is the number of the devil. So you might keep that in mind, the idea about the status quo. The giraffe keywords are vision and perspective. The giraffe is a symbol of elevation and foresight, thanks to its long neck, which represents the ability to see far and predict the future. Admired for its grace and tranquility, the giraffe is often depicted in ancient art and hieroglyphics as a symbol of elegance and overcoming obstacles and maintaining a clear view of situations. Its appearance may advise you to adopt a lofty and forward-thinking outlook in your life. Look beyond appearances and consider broad perspectives to plan for the future wisely, maintaining calm and facing challenges with grace. Be elegant in your actions and make informed, thoughtful decisions, seeing things from a higher perspective. I love this idea of elegance and grace that this perspective allows you to have. And when I think of elegance and grace, I think of composure. I think of this ability to navigate with a certain amount of discernment and even a bit of restraint as you're moving through the possibilities for action and understanding that you are experiencing. So in the present, we have the Fool. In the past, we have Justice. And in the future, we have the Page of Wands. And because these are face up, I feel impelled to kind of look at them of a piece. This Justice card is showing me that you've done a lot of work in the past to regulate and balance your sense of identity, of what you deserve, your self-worth, what you are deserving of and worthy of. So justice is here, and it suggests to me overcoming some kind of personal trauma. This can be something that was a part of your family life or family dynamics, and it can be a part of your coming age experience. Wherever you are in life, this is the way in which you balanced a sense of passive victimhood with this idea that you can be in control of your choices, that you do have choices, and that you have already done the work to be deserving of what it is you desire, that you are enough as you are, that you don't need to be constantly proving or improving upon yourself because you already have done the work to balance your perspective and your presence among and with respect to the needs of other people. The Fool card here in the present is about an opportunity to take what I believe for you is a risk, some kind of a new direction. This feels like you are enthusiastic about moving forward with uh, all that you've learned. When we think of the traditional Fool card, we think of the bag of memories that they carry on their shoulder, and that's all that they need. Those memories can be about the way that you have not only experienced difficult things, but the way you've learned to overcome them, heal from them, including the beautiful memories of your gift, your talent, the love that has supported you that you have received. This has all built a sense of faith within you that empowers you to know that you can move off in a direction of your choosing without having to know the destination or the end result or what the goal is per se, just in alignment with your personal needs, your perspective, and your understanding of deeper understanding of relationships. You're able to move into something that for you feels very adventurous. This can be anything from moving into a single lifehood after being married, or experiencing the loss of a loved one in an empowering way, feeling gratitude for the completion or closure of something that you've learned a lot from, and willing then to be renewed, to take those learnings, that preparation, and move forward in a way that represents a kind of starting fresh. And in the future, we have the Page of Wands here that is signaling this phenomenal openness to learning, relearning, I think for many of you, what is important to you now. And we can look at this in a completely personal way. What has emerged as central and important in your life? What do you want to explore and continue to discover about your own passion, your own gifts? But also, what does the world need now? How can I learn to give of my gifts, of myself in the best way that will be useful, that will inspire others, uh, that can be part of a healthy, active community? This is about regeneration at a fundamental level, and you're seeing opportunities for that in the world and wanting to participate in that. Cancer, if this is resonating for you, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel, Pacific Tarot. I thank all of you for the support you give me, and I'm going to clarify the Justice card in your past after saying one thing and doing another. So there's one card, here's another. We have the Six of Pentacles and the Six of Cups. This is quite lovely. Sixes I love. They're balance numbers, they're Venus numbers. They're the center that holds everything together. And I see not only beautiful, powerful memories and a joy, a pleasure in experiencing your natural talents, sharing those with others, giving others joy, in being playful without an agenda, without a purpose. And this understanding that those gifts, those experiences can be translated into clear and explicit agreements on which relationships are built. All relationships don't need to be a contract per se, but they probably have a spiritual contract embedded in them if there is a deep connection. And whatever that contract is, you have come to a clear understanding of how you are assured of justice, equity, fair treatment in your relationships where it matters most to your emotional health, well being, and sense of shared pleasure and joy. This is a key thing, an idea of releasing the seriousness of experiences or circumstances and understanding that underneath that in relationship is this ability to give and receive. And that in order to make sure that it is not imbalanced, as is so often the case for some of us, that it's important that that be clear, that that be an ongoing agreement that you are explicit with, so that as things change, you can readdress those changes. You can share ideas about changes you would like to make in ways that you can work together or support one another on uh, individual journeys, that does not break apart the correct connection, but gives you honest, sincere independence so that decisions you're making, ways you're agreeing to work together, work for you, work for both of you. In the present, the Fool card is clarified by this one and the King of Wands and the Star card. There's a lot of leadership I do believe that you're showing. You are truly inspired by something. I want to say this is something you've learned from an unfamiliar environment, community, relationship, or um, experience, that you are busy exercising your perspective in a largely diversified world. You are not shying away from those differences as you have internalized positively your own sense of uniqueness. And that's what you express in this idea of a shared uh, world that is attentive to uh, the ability to provide some form of nourishment and abundance for all. This clearly is on your own terms, but I do feel that you are experiencing a unified world, a unified perspective or momentum towards an interactive world, a world that is able to communicate and share information in a way that is not exclusively bent towards consumerism, commercialization, or um, control. So that's saying a lot. I think that the way in which the world is now empowered to share information is a fairly rife field of discord. And with the energy of the King of Wands, you are applying a powerful filter to the information and research that you're willing to undertake, the information you're gathering about the best way to be useful in the world. This does not mean going out and starting a charity or anything like that. This is absolutely about your everyday experience. You don't need to be a world leader or a media star or a YouTube celebrity to have influence. But there are those of you that do. There are those of you that have fame or infamy, that are celebrated in some way, that are in the public eye, that are using that platform and that forum to refocus attention on spiritual values, on positive movement, energetic, healthy well being. In the future, the Page of Wands is clarified by the Ten of Cups, and something just fell out, but it went flipped over. So, wow, I'm going to take them all. We have the Ten of Cups, the Temperance card, and the Chariot. That's quite a compliment, attending to and clarifying the Page of Wands. You are eager and excited to move forward in terms of a healthy circle of loved ones and support, a healthy community, showcasing in some ways the way that you have learned to balance out your needs and desires, and to focus on not allowing the distractions of the world, the distraction of the news, or the conflict that exists in the world to rob you of exercising your talent, your gift, understanding clearly what your mission is. You recognize the consistent elements of the current world order, the shifts in power, and the dynamics of exchange that are based on, at least for you and others aligned with your vision, on shared resources. Amplifying what you have in a community as a way of building on even the most modest resources. So I see you actually excited about perhaps participating in an effort, a movement, an educational or training effort, research or discovery mission, to focus the energies of your circle, your community, into a way of providing a better service for others, providing a service or assistance to others that need help. And this, in part, is recognition of your own power, your own abundance, your own wealth on your own terms. This is not just about money. It's about the bounty of the world and your ability to enjoy and appreciate that, and perhaps sharing that with others in some way. This definitely is healing in as much as it can calm down, temper down the urgency that we feel in every new piece of news or announcement on the world stage. So this is a way of calming down, healing, soothing the anxiety, the impatience that exists around you. I'm going to clarify with the Crystal Oracle, hoping that this has been useful. Okay, I'm gonna take this red tourmaline, and the key word here is passion. Yeah, you've got a fair amount of major arcana here. So this is a very significant time in your life. There is a significant change that you are transmuting energies of healing that have impacted you personally, translating that in the world. The card reads, I am the embodiment of passion. Thank you so much, Cancer. Again, please like, share, subscribe, comment. Until next time, namaste.